Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. It is now time for Harry Potter night. Now we got to figure out what we're doing. This is when the fun starts. I think Chris is getting some more chairs. We're going to get people hooked up here. In the meantime, we're going to start out by just reading a few Harry Potter trivia questions. Why not, right? Let's see. You know what? We're just going to kind of warm up, so we'll just have people like shout out answers if you know them. No. Let's do it like a game show. I need 3 contestants up here. Kids. Boom. Boom. One more. Molly, up here. Grab a microphone. All right, we're just going to start out with this. And first one to answer gets it right. We'll see who scores. We're going to do just a quick round of Harry Potter trivia. You guys ready?
Got it.
All right. Now, actually, I'm going to make it even better.
Check.
There's nothing better than kids with loud bells, right?
Don't worry, it's us with the loud bells.
Somebody gets a weak one. Ding. Oh, that's what you got. All right.
bells.
So I'm going to ask the question. If you know the answer, ring the bell. All right? We're going to see who gets these right. First question. To whom is the note that Harry finds inside the fake Horcrux addressed? The note inside the fake Horcrux is addressed to who? You got to ring your bell and say it in the microphone. Pick up your microphone. And you talk like this into it.
Okay.
Tom Riddle?
Tom Riddle is... Well, yeah, I guess so. It says the Dark Lord. It does not say Voldemort. I'm going with Tom Riddle. All right, 10 points. All right, next one. What feature of a full-grown mandrake is fatal? Uh-oh. Is the audience going to get the points? It's audience against you guys. And if you get it wrong, I get the points. Anybody? Time's running out. Ding. Yes, it's the scream. They got the points. Audience gets 10 points. Nobody's keeping track. What is the reason for Ron's great performance in his first Quidditch game? Yes.
The Lucky Potion.
Talk like this.
The Lucky Potion.
I'm going to give it to you. It says he thinks he's taken Felix's.
Which is the Lucky Potion.
Yeah, whatever. But that's the Lucky Potion, right? Same difference. We'll give you the points. Molly, you're failing. You're in punishment now. Do all the Triwizard Tournament champions collect their golden eggs? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, that is correct. Molly's on the board. 2 more questions. Who erases herself from family pictures to protect her parents from the dark forces?
Hermione.
Who rang first?
Hermione.
Hermione is correct. All right, that means at 20 points. Last question. What creature hatches from an egg that Hagrid won during a game of cards in a pub?
Dragon.
Who rang first? Molly did.
I did.
Dragon. Molly got... Okay. Molly and Emmy. Now it's down to the 2 of them. Winner takes all with this question. We're ready?
I always knew we would have a face-off.
Why don't you read the question? Pick a question and just read it. Just pick one.
What is the core of Lucius Malfoy's wand?
Ooh, good question. What is the core of Lucius Malfoy's wand? Uh-oh.
Snakeskin.
Wrong.
That'd be awesome.
Audience? What is the core of Lucius Malfoy's wand? What is it? You've got your hand up.
Dragon tooth.
No.
You guys are all wrong. Okay, we're going to try another question. You guys are the worst. I'm not telling. It's a dragon heartstring. Nobody booed me? Who helps Ron during his Quidditch tryout by discreetly casting a Confundus charm on Cormac McLuggan?
Hermione.
Correct. Molly won that round. Get out of here. We're going to play our game now. Thank you, guys. That was a lot of fun. We'll have a lot more Harry Potter trivia. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I need the people that are going to talk about Fantastic Beasts up here. We're going to start by doing that. I promise, if you guys haven't seen it, we're not going to spoil it. So anyway, the end of Fantastic Beasts. No, I'm kidding. Oh, you're coming up here, right? Oh, it's the same team that was just up here. Awesome. We're going to make Salmons come up here, too, in a little bit. Not about that. You guys went to Harry Potter World. Spoiler.
Harry Potter.
Okay.
Mr. Potter.
I'd also like to point out that we have an astronaut in the audience today, which is quite something.
Woo. Bad impressions
There's
for 200,
a
please.
star man.
Can we switch seats?
Wow.
Hello.
I like how it's Harry Potter night, and you're in Star Wars, and I'm in X-Files. So we really did
I do
this
not
right.
own any Harry Potter.
And I got Marvel.
Nice.
I've got an Ant-Man shirt.
and he's
over here.
and a link
Nintendo
hat.
wear and a link hat.
So, all right.
Hyrule. Oh, I'm sorry.
So we might as well start this thing off. Welcome to Live at the Blue Box. We're now going to do, we're going to call it Harry Potter Night. This first show we're going to call Input Junkie.
I thought
we may
Real
not
Idiots.
call anything any other show. We're just going to do
Is this
whatever.
Real Idiots?
Oh, yeah, okay, this is Real Idiots.
That's fair.
I thought this was This Week in Geek.
The E has two E's
Or
in
enough
it.
said. Let's just plug every show.
Way to
Let's
out
do it
us
all.
like that.
Wait,
This
is this
Real Idiots.
counterculture?
But we don't really review
Disturbed.
things on, but we'll do it. We're going to call it Real Idiots.
Real
We're
idiots.
gonna
We talk
talk
about
about-
movies we've seen, and we're talking about movies we've seen.
We saw Fantastic Beasts
We
and
did
Where to
see
Hide Them.
Fantastic
So,
Beasts.
Oh, this isn't The Arrival?
so
Dang it.
who's seen Fantastic Beasts? What? Only you guys? Really?
See,
That table then.
Yeah.
Did
I
you know
did.
that Mr. Weasley is Ron's dad? Did I just spoil something? Okay. So let's introduce ourselves real quick. You are
James
Voldemort
Wilder.
is Ron's. Never mind.
Hey,
James Wilder. I'm an author
author and podcaster
and podcaster.
male model. And I'm Rob Southgate. And you are
I'm a Lil Knitza.
and I'm Chris Mao.
Dum, 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 dum. Welcome to the Harry Potter news. Yeah, you're
I
doing
love it when a
18,
plan
I'm doing
comes
news.
together.
Yeah. So we've all seen it, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let's pretend we didn't have any conversation about it the last show and
Not
find
at
out
all.
what everybody thought. What did you think of it, Chris?
I loved it. No, I really, really liked it. I thought it was a great addition to the Potter universe, the Potterverse, whatever you want to call it. And I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Immensely.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was the best movie they've made. I didn't think it was better than the books, but as a movie, I think it was just stellar.
Where would you rate it in the movies? If he's saying it's number one,
I would say it's third or fourth. I thought the Deathly Hallow movies were the best.
Yeah, amazing.
And I think it's in that upper category. I don't know. Maybe I thought Goblet of Fire was a really good movie too. So maybe it's
I
in
know.
there. I mean, they're all good.
Yeah.
It's in that like top two,
what's
top three
the
or four.
third one? There was
Prisoner of
Prisoner of
Azkaban.
Azkaban.
actually I love that one. That one to me is
That one is the best one in my opinion.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's number one for me. But actually, Fantastic Beasts ranks. I mean, I loved it. Let's get to a
Oh,
Lil.
man, because I'm the hater,
well,
just because
well,
it
no,
wasn't
no,
my
you didn't-
favorite.
you didn't hate
We
it.
haven't
No,
talked
here's-
about
Well,
it
if we
yet.
got talking about the
That's
Prisoner
right,
of Azkaban
we
movie,
haven't
you could
talked
all
about
team
it.
up on me. So.
Why, you don't
So-
like it?
Well, when I went to see it with a whole bunch of people who hadn't read the books. And if you haven't read the book, the movie doesn't make a lot of sense. So that's kind of colored my perceptions of it ever since, because it doesn't give you all the background information the book does.
Okay.
And so it's really confusing if you're not super familiar with it already. So
Okay.
that's my complaint with it.
I
But
don't
know it's
agree with that, but okay.
you just
I mean-
hijacked a Lil's moment here, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a good movie, but I still wish it had more explanation.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could say that I'm saying the same thing about Fantastic Beasts because I think you look at a lot of the beginning of the movie. I don't want to give anything away, but there's a lot of just you got to be really quick to read some newspaper clippings, or you're going to miss some of the story. And it's like,
Yeah, but you know what? Those newspaper clippings, that's
you know,
really...
but it introduces characters.
all
that
you have to
need
do is get
know
a couple
throughout.
of names out of it, and they say
Yeah.
them enough.
They say it, okay, but again,
Didn't you feel that way?
That's my feeling. Is it's a lot of drop lines. This movie to me is a great introduction to a new series, but is it a good enough standalone film? No.
I think it's.
I completely
think-
disagree.
yeah.
I thought it was fantastic.
Well, that's
and
fine.
you know what? If we got one and done, I'd be satisfied with what we got.
And I would not
the
be.
fact
Same,
that
same.
there are 5, I'm super excited.
I would not
There's
be.
4 more. 5
more.
total.
Five
Three
Fantastic
and three
Beasts.
quarters.
They're doing 5. They're doing
Well,
4 3/4.
Yeah, the 5 movies are going to span 19 years.
Right,
of
19
time.
years, and it's going to end with spoiler when Darth Vader is getting on. No, wait, that's
Luke.
the other.
Indiana
no, it's going
Jones.
to end with
Voldemort?
Dumbledore and Grindelwald.
Grindelwald.
How do you rank it this high if you don't even
it's
know the
going-
man's name?
It's going to end with Dumbledore
know,
and
let me
Grindelwald's
just-
famous duel.
I don't know the character's name.
I
but
love
I'm gonna
Breaking
look.
Bad, and I couldn't name anybody but Jesse right
He doesn't
now.
know Molly's name. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
Molly, I know her. That's it. I screw
All
up
right.
Martha's once in a while. Why'd I say that name? My favorite thing ever. I hate that movie.
I know you do.
So, but you
Hater.
don't think it stands alone as a standalone film?
I don't think it stands alone as well as it should, as an introductory piece that has no book backing.
But
I thought in the
It's not an
Harry Potter
introductory.
verse, but it is.
well, it's an introductory. It's introducing another part of a universe that's already been established. So I don't think they need to go with the Chamber of Secrets, where the first half of the movie is about them going to Diagon Alley and figuring out what magic
I get
is.
that, but the thing is you don't need to give me that. You need to give me more about the New York piece. I want more of that. I like Kowalski. I thought
Yeah.
he did
Kowalski
a
was amazing.
fantastic
Yeah, he's
job.
the brother
He
on
is what-
Goldberg's. He's
yeah,
amazing.
Yeah.
He
When he shows up with Kit, amazing.
that was a good episode. he did a terrific
The Hoff's
job
in this? I didn't know that.
being your eyes and entryway into the
Right.
universe. Yeah. I just think, to me, like Eddie Redmayne, I thought he was good. I wanted more from him. I think the beasts weren't that fantastic in my opinion.
No, the beasts were amazing.
No,
When they went,
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank
Now, wait
you.
a minute.
Even my kids were like waiting for something to
My
happen.
curmudgeon
I like
dad
the beasts
was
in
amazed
Harry
by the
Potter
beasts, and
better.
he hates every movie he sees.
The limited
And he's
beasts
like
we
Mikey,
get in
he
Harry
hates him.
Potter were better than what we got here. When the title of the movie is Fantastic Beasts, give me some
Hold on.
Fantastic Beasts.
Hold on.
We got them though.
I thought we
it was
did,
It
and
was
I'll tell you where
explained
we
in
really
the middle. In the middle of the movie, they kind of backwards it. I think where they put it out
They
there
did.
and then they made it. Come on, that
when
scene,
they went
when they
into
talk,
the trunk,
Yeah.
which no spoiler there, you
It's
see him go
amazing.
into the trunk in the trailer.
that part's amazing. You have
that
to admit
Yeah,
part is amazing.
You guys are making it sound like I hate this movie.
How about
I
the
don't.
Dung Beetles?
But to me, I hold the Harry Potter series at,
Wait.
at a really high standard.
Yeah.
I think all those movies, there's some special things in every single one of those movies that I didn't get that enough here. I think this one, it was
See,
great. It's a movie that, like, if I'm giving it like an A through F rating, it's a B plus. It's not an A.
Really?
But
I would think at worst
could-
you could say an A minus.
plus
no,
plus?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
but I would think that would be at worst because it really deserves an A. It really
I don't-
was.
I don't think it was.
Without giving anything away, this movie was a lot darker than I expected it to be, especially for like the selling point of it being about
Those are your
magic
cataracts,
beasts.
Jim.
but it's not as dark as Deathly Hallows
Well, no, it's not as dark as
or
Deathly
in my
Hallows,
opinion,
but-
as Prisoner
or
Azkaban.
Half-Blood Prince.
Or
Half-Blood
Half-Blood
Prince
Prince.
is pretty bad.
Or even Goblet of Fire. I think Goblet of Fire got
No,
dark.
Yeah.
I think it's on par with those, with the kind of stuff that goes down in this movie. I mean,
I loud?
really
Am I too
talking
loud?
about what happens
Probably.
is really
Me.
a bit of a spoiler, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk around it here. But some of the issues it deals with are
Well,
really
and
dark
plus the
personal
issues,
stuff.
plus the issues it was doing. We were talking about this in the car.
Yeah.
It's okay. So in the originals, it gets into those overtones of Nazis and all
Right.
that. Like it's got that feel to it. There's that
but this is
storyline
pre
of the
that.
Muggles.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But in this, I thought it dealt with different issues, but you could see the seeds planted for how it becomes what it becomes. And to me, it was beautifully done. It wasn't the same issues. It wasn't the same thing going on.
Plus-
But seeds were planted, but I didn't feel like we were left hanging. If we never saw another movie in this series, I would feel like I get where the dots are. But I also don't feel like I did from the prequels with Star Wars, where it's like, I know where the dots are, and we're just going to watch this because we want to watch it.
Well, this is
but
yeah.
we're going to get there.
And-
No, I don't care.
And the prequels to Star Wars are like D-rated movies. I mean, they're not.
yeah.
If you package them together.
No, there are
there's some
D. If you break them into
DC,
quarters, there's a
yeah.
lot of D's and F's, but there's a
But
lot of A's
We'll
too.
just skip this argument.
But what I'm saying here is this one is like.
Listen, child,
Again,
no.
to me, all 8 Harry Potter movies are A's. All right, I love them all. Even
So this is your least favorite.
this is right now my lead. And maybe it's because, to me, the world wasn't as magical as I had hoped it to be. And I know that they're doing something different. And I know it's because it's before, and it's not based on a school and all that kind of stuff. I know that they introduced a lot of great characters. A lot of people out here I loved, and I can't wait to see them go forward. But to me, it is your first chapter.
Jacob and
it leaves
Queenie
me wanting more, but it's not
Loved them.
one. If I
Now-
left at the theater today, would I go back and watch it a second time? No, I'll wait for the.
See, I would absolutely.
I already saw it a second time. I liked
I
it
know
so
you did,
much.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
no.
And he actually said it was better the second time.
No,
I actually
okay.
want to see it a second
But-
time.
Yeah, there are things that you will find out in the movie that make it better the second time through, knowing them.
It may be, yeah.
Yeah,
It's like Highlander. It takes you about 10 times to figure it out.
or Blade Runner. Yeah.
Or Blade. Oh yeah,
No,
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner-
is-
47th time.
Hold
watch
on.
a different cut.
But-
watch
but
a
Blade
different
Runner-
how there you go,
cut.
5
Blade,
seconds.
Blade Runner as a movie was great the first time. The third time you see it, it's way better.
It's amazing. Yeah,
and I think
right,
this
right.
one will too. And what I liked about it, and I hate to say contrary to what you thought, I thought the magic was just everywhere, and they didn't
In
need
this,
to
yeah,
point it out
me too.
because the whole thing about how the Ministry of Magic or whatever they called it, and I can't remember, in America was so different, but
Makuza.
so
It was
but-
so different,
right,
but it was so similar
right?
in structure. And I loved there were little
It was
moments,
so American too.
little
It's like
moments where they made references, but it didn't feel shoehorned in. I didn't feel like it was like, we're going to say Hogwarts. Yay, they said Hogwarts. I didn't feel like that
Right.
ever.
Yeah. Which,
because
okay.
it isn't Hogwarts, it isn't the Ministry of Magic, it isn't English. It's this guy
Right.
from England who's obviously from the 20s, and already wizards are a little different.
Yeah.
Going into Manhattan,
Right.
which has got to be an alien world for him. Going like, oh my gosh, and then like, oh, we have to hide, oh, we have to do all that, and that's nothing that's spoiling anything. So
You know,
Well, and I really
think as
didn't. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I really think this is one of the best prequels. Oh no, we've fallen.
Where's
where's
Edward?
Where's Edward?
This is one of the best.
Oh, wait, Williams got it.
Williams got it.
Thank you, William. This is one of the best prequels I've ever seen, just because it knew to stay away from doing that kind of like, hey guys, look at this. Remember that thing you really like? And just like trying to use that as
Right.
money to make you go, oh, nostalgia, and selling you on it. And
Well,
it was
and
willing
I
to
also
I
like-
agree with you that if
Yeah.
we're rating it based on the prequelitis kind of thing,
Yeah.
It wa-
yeah, it was the best. It was the
Yeah.
best one of those. Better than The Hobbit, better than the Star Wars. I mean,
Yeah.
I also like that it didn't do what I was talking about. When they mentioned Dumbledore, it didn't feel like, oh, they said it because, hey, we're going to all cheer because Dumbledore was mentioned.
Yeah.
He's in the universe. His role in it makes sense because it was set up in the other movies that he knows Scalamander, or whatever his name is.
Newt Scamander.
Yeah. And
but this is the best movie. Yet I don't know any
I
characters
don't.
in the movie.
I don't. I talk in broad strokes here.
Bill
Clearly.
Fred.
Yeah,
Bill
just pause when you're
Fredmander.
going to say a name and just like point at me or something.
He said Newt. I think
I got
he's
Newt.
totally
Was he
thinking
watching
aliens.
Aliens?
He's totally thinking aliens. They come out at night mostly.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Your kids are all cheering. We know that reference.
Were you
They
waiting
do.
for?
My kids love aliens.
Were you waiting for Bill Paxton to come?
Game over, man.
Game over,
Game
man.
over,
Have
dude.
any of you guys read the Fantastic Beasts book, the one that came out when the fourth Harry Potter book came out?
I did not.
No.
No? Okay, well, one thing that I really liked with this movie is it has a very tiny things in it. Like, everything's pulled from the book, but at the same time, since the book is just like a reference guide, it doesn't feel like, there's nothing in there where it really has to, like, hold fast to it. But if you've read that book, there are, like, little things from it where it's just like, I remember that creature from the book because it's just a
Right.
guidebook to those creatures.
Right.
And also the short biography of Newt Scamander has some information where if you watch the movie, you'll go, I know where this is going.
Right. That's
Spoiler, he's
mean,
got beasts.
and you know what? A little. You in some ways you are right that you would expect more from Eddie Redmayne, but what makes him so good is he totally underplayed it.
I didn't
Almost
expect
the
more
entire
'cause
movie.
I don't think I've seen him in
Right.
anything. I
And-
liked him in it.
You've never seen him in anything.
What's he been in? If you say Glee, I swear.
No.
Miss.
Les
He
Mis.
was in
That's
Les
what
Mis.
he says.
No,
I'm like,
he was
I
in
haven't
Les
seen
Mis.
Les
He
Mis.
was.
Name another one. Name another one.
The one he won. I can't think of the name. The one he won the Oscar
The
for.
Theory of Everything. He
Theory
was
of Everything?
Stephen
See it.
Hawking.
Oh, is he Stephen Hawking in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
really good. I haven't seen that
It
one
was
yet.
really good. He was.
Yeah.
I mean, he
He's only been
deserved his
nominated
Oscar.
for a couple of Oscars. But
First, I
don't
gotta
worry
see
about that.
Ray.
Just a
Then I'll
couple.
Just
see
a couple.
that. Yeah.
Not Oscars, not Saturns.
All right.
Yeah, Saturn Awards. I love that. we should try to get nominated for a Saturn Award because the
Sorry.
production quality here
Is
maybe.
Again,
you took my Saturn? You took your car? No, my award.
yeah.
everything was good.
Yeah.
To me, it
Right.
just wasn't great.
Okay.
I can
Okay.
live with that too.
Saying that, for all these people that didn't see it, do
Go
you still say go see it, or do you say
Yeah,
wait?
no, I
So if
agree.
we're playing,
Because you know
if
what?
we're
It's
playing,
and I would suggest. I know there's a lot of little
if
kids
we
in
play
here, so you
binge
can't
worthy,
see it in
is it
3D.
Is it worth the wait? Is it wait and watch it on Netflix? Is it go see it in the theater, or wait until it's at Family Dollar?
Okay.
Family
with
Video,
the
whatever.
special with the special effects and the beasts, because there are some good ones. Again, to me, I wanted more. Yeah, it's worth seeing, and I think for the adults, if they go alone, I think the 3D effects. I didn't get to see in the 3D, but I could tell when 3D was
phenomenal.
when
3D
was
was-
happening.
Oh yeah, I can
didn't-
see
I
that.
didn't
too.
know. See it
amazing.
3D.
Really good? No,
Oh.
we didn't see the 3D. That costs
Yeah.
real money.
Well, with little kids, you can't take them.
No, just the New York scenes alone,
Yeah.
are unbelievable.
Really great.
Oh yeah, fantastic. And then in the trunk, yeah,
Yeah.
it's spectacular.
Cool.
Just like Doctor Strange, like 3D is.
Now I'm
going
going
to
to see Doctor Strange in 3D. That
You
one,
have
you
to.
have.
It's
to.
worth
to.
it. See it in 3D.
Yeah.
Which two great movies about wizards, guys.
Back, what,
Yeah.
3 weeks apart, 2
Yeah.
weeks apart?
It's crazy.
But it's no
Both
Bewitched.
by great English actors who they both won
Yeah,
They both won Oscars, right?
No,
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch was nominated. He didn't win.
he didn't win.
He hasn't won
He
yet.
lost to Redmayne,
You know what?
didn't he?
Imitation Game, yeah, because the Imitation Game
Was
versus
against
Did he lose to
Danish
him?
Prince, right? That's or not Danish.
the
Danish
Danish
girl.
Danish girl, yeah.
He won for that or no?
No, he didn't win for Danish.
He won
Girl.
for Theory of Everything.
Theory of Everything, yeah.
The Vic Kander won for supporting actress for that, right? The girl.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
she won for.
No, that was a great movie. He's so good.
I'll see that in 10 years. It'll be awesome.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yet
see,
you haven't watched Glee yet. Jeez.
I haven't.
dude, the first, yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
We got a lot to watch. I don't know. We still haven't watched. There's 14 seasons of
They're just saying
Supernatural. We haven't
Doctor
watched
Who.
that yet.
Doctor Who, yeah.
Okay.
There are like 14 seasons
Yeah.
of Supernatural. So
You know, one thing that's been so good with the Harry Potter series and has continued with this is they really have gone out of their way to get high quality actors for all of these.
Right.
And
That's
man,
true. Okay.
well, you know what?
Let's
there
do
aren't
that.
Many,
Wait,
hold on.
let's-
There aren't many English roles because Michael Caine takes them all. So I mean, they got to have some out there for English people. Sorry.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Harry Potter. Otter Potter.
So
Harry
who's
Potter.
better, Cumberbatch or Redmayne?
I-
Oh, Eddie Redmayne, I think is better than Cumberbatch.
Then Cumberbatch?
I think so.
I love Cumberbatch.
How can
Cumberbatch
you
is a
make me
fantastic
choose
actor,
between
but
my children?
You hate his American accent. That's why.
I just love
I
to
don't
say
like
his
his.
name.
I don't like his American accent. I think it's too.
That's fair.
I think it's too
Oh.
canned. It's that we're going to sound so generic. He had to go one way or the other. He went right down the middle.
Well, now you
All
found
right.
the one thing that I didn't was. That was the one thing about Doctor Strange was like, was his accent. Other than that, I thought it was just amazing.
Yeah, it didn't bother me at all.
But if he would have
Yeah.
done an English accent or even a slightly like New York accent, it would have been great. But no, it was.
He was a
to
doctor,
sound,
but that's
Okay.
how you know he's a learned surgeon.
So I'm going to shift gears on us.
That's what he's
I'm
supposed
going
to
to
be.
shift. He is. I'm going to shift gears. So you mentioned that there are all these great actors in the Harry Potter movies. I want to do pop culture countdown right now. We got to come down to the top 3 performances in Harry Potter. How are we going to do that? Who do you think the best acting is? I'm going to throw the first one out. I think that Snape was the best
Alan Rickman.
through the entire series. I mean, everybody. There's so many good ones, but I think Alan Rickman's performance, when you take it across the 8 films, astounding.
Yeah,
You go from hatred to sentimentality
Top
to
3?
whatever.
top 3.
Michael Gambone.
I'm going to throw out
Oh,
Gambone.
man,
I think
Gambone.
Gambone is.
I mean, if you look at like how I like to
Gambone.
imagine these movies is like Harry Potter as he grows up, how he envisions Dumbledore, because you have Dumbledore very stoic in the first 2, and of course, Was it
Rex Harrison.
Chris
or-
Harris?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Richard Harris.
Richard Harris. thank
Other
you.
Oscar winner.
He
Don't worry
threw
about
me. He
it.
threw
Don't
me
worry
off. I
about
called
it.
him Rex Harrison. That's why I was like
We're in
thrown
the
off.
ballpark.
I'm like, what are
George,
you
how
talking-
did
okay.
how did the Beetle get in there? George Harrison.
George Harrison.
But
he
like,
was
he was
awesome
very
in
stoked.
it.
But then, like in the third one, it's kind of like
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
I'm not there yet.
No.
I'm not there
We're not
yet.
there
but-
yet.
Right.
Settle
I
down,
wouldn't say
Kurt.
he's as.
We said Alan
Rickman.
Rickman. You're not paying
Yeah.
attention.
I think there's better than Gary Oldman.
Okay.
I really do.
Here's a dark horse. Maybe I think Tom Felton
Gillifroy
should
or
be up
whatever.
there.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Teresa's
Great.
getting angry.
Yeah.
Tom Felton.
I mean,
yes.
Tom
As
Felton.
a child actor,
Yeah.
doing what he
Plays,
does as Draco
Draco Malfoy.
and then developing that character into the really subtle stuff he does in the last few movies, where he's trying to go between what he feels like is right according to his family and his qualms about it. He does a spectacular job.
Yeah.
He's really, I think, underrated for how much he makes those movies work.
I actually agree. Why did I start this idea of the top
Hold
three?
on. But if you're
Because
talking,
this is terrible.
if you're talking kids, who's the guy who plays Neville Longbottom?
Neville Longbottom.
Oh,
He's
Neville Longbottom.
Neville.
That's what he's not. That's
He's-
his real name now.
he's pretty amazing, and so is the girl who plays Jenny Weasley, and I can't think of her name either.
Bonnie Wright.
Bonnie, she's at the end. I think she gets her what? Are we getting timed?
Yeah, we're getting time. Martha, we don't have shows. We just moved on to Pop Culture Countdown. That's what we're doing,
That's what we're
right,
doing right
now.
But
We did.
we did. We
We
talked
did.
about so.
Yeah.
But if you throw Gary Oldman
We're
out,
in the
Oldham
middle
out
of
there,
it.
Oldham, right? It's not Oldman. Oldman.
Oldman.
Okay. Well, we will. We will.
We
All
will.
right, back to the
will.
show.
But we just
Back
tried.
to-
We just
back to
the
did
show.
and we're going to do the trivia next.
Back to the show.
Do you want to talk to me about it? We can work it out. We're trying to work this out as we go along. So you guys keep talking. I'll be back.
Okay, cool. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hey.
So what are we doing at the top three? Okay, so who did you just throw out?
I threw out Tom
Malfoy.
Felton, yeah.
Are we all? Did we all agree about Gambon?
Um,
Gambon, however you want to say it, as the.
I mean, I think he
Yeah.
was fantastic. I mean, I think
Yeah.
if you see crazy Dumbledore, changing throughout, and then like
Right.
his last appearance in Deathly Hallows Part 2
Oh, yeah.
in the train station, like just him there and like how he's talking. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, I think his finest moment, though, is Half-Blood Prince when they're getting the Horcrux.
when he's
Yes.
drinking, and he's like, yeah, that
and
was
just
great.
selling the pain and begging
Sure.
to Harry, and yet still being Dumbledore, this powerful figure. That seemed like it
Is
killed
it,
me.
what's the one with
Oh.
the time turner? Is that Half-Blood Prince or that's
That's
is that
Azkaban, Prisoner of Azkaban.
I think that little scene too is great where he's like, I would think was it 2.5 turns should do it or whatever.
Yeah.
And he-
Yeah.
Where he has that still that impish quality, but he's like he's the stern headmaster, and I like how it changed. I mean, I think we talked about it on the show before where Richard Harris was maybe the good Dumbledore the first couple books
Yeah.
because he's this great mythical figure, and then as Harry becomes more acquainted with him, he becomes more of a friend than as this god. Even though they all are like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Dumbledore, where he becomes much more human to them.
And
so.
Richard Harris, he looks book perfect, and he really plays Dumbledore as he is in
Right.
books 1 and 2. And we have no idea what he would have done if he'd gotten to kept going
Right.
since he passed away. And he's spectacular as he is, but Michael Gambon really dug into
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
I also want to throw out was it David Thewlis who played
Lupin.
Lupin.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, he was good.
I mean, I thought he was fantastic in that third one. I mean, like
Yeah.
he like
Well,
Lupin was.
hold on. In the
amazing.
third one and in Deathly Hallows, at the what he was, that whole.
I guess that's where to me like. And again, it had 8 movies. This one has 1 with these characters,
Yeah,
so
which-
it's
you know,
a different
well,
feeling,
But you
and we'll
pull
get
Ken-
there.
Kenneth,
We'll get there.
Kenneth Branagh is the.
Oh, better-
I mean, he was fantastic as the over the top.
Now that's who Teresa was just saying is Kenneth
Yeah.
Branagh.
Yeah, he's.
But that's just because he looks good.
But then
She likes his wavy
Jonathan
hair.
Hurt, who plays Ollivander. I mean,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, he is absolutely Ollivander in the movie.
All right, so
All the time.
Wait,
everybody's
I'm-
good.
Okay, yeah,
Everybody's good.
All right, though, let's Fantastic Beasts best performance in that movie. If we're just doing that movie by itself,
Kowalski. For
Kowalski.
Me, number 1.
having seen it twice, I would go Kowalski first time. Second time, I think Colin Firth actually.
Yeah.
Like, knowing, like, second
No,
time
Col-
through, seeing his, the
Colin
subtleties
Farrell?
of his performance.
Colin
Farrell.
I was like, Colin
I think
Farrell.
Colin-
Like, he was
Which Colin?
Oh,
The other
God,
Colin.
did it?
Colin Farrell was great in it. But
He's the middle-aged English guy, not the old English guy.
There's a lot of subtlety to his performance, which I didn't notice the first time.
Oh, yeah.
He's spectacular. Yeah. I mean, Kowalski,
So-
don't get me wrong. Your guys are totally right. He's amazing in it.
Yeah, I mean.
So do we
I
have
think-
a top 3?
No.
I mean, we just named a billion
we
of
just-
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're all top.
It's Snape, and then it's Gambone, and then it's everybody else.
And then it's everybody else. Okay. You know what? Let's shift gears. We've got a lot of things we can do tonight. We're going to do some trivia right now.
Trivia.
And then we're going to play Descripted. So I need 3 contestants up here. We're going to do Harry Potter trivia again. Who wants to do? Adults or kids? If you've already been up, you're not coming up. Boom. Yeah, so you guys know they have special Harry Potter night items. They have butterbeer. They have Polyjuice potion. The gobbler is not called the gobbler. It's Hagrid's nugget or something. It's good. That's what I had. So I need 3 contestants. Who wants to join me for some Harry Potter trivia? Nope, you've already played. Teresa, you want to play? Get up here, Teresa. Jenny, you want to play? No? Marlo, want to play? I'm going to give your home address. No? All right, here comes Deb. We need one more. One more. One more. I'll take a kid. It doesn't have to be adults. You want to do it? No? Okay. No? Julia? No? Martha, it's up to you to find me a third, or it's you. It's up to you to find me your third, or it's you. It's up to you to find a third, or it's you. Let me get these out. I'm going to grab those, Teresa. We got him? All right, Matthew. Boom. All right, Deb, get up here. So we're going to do the same kind of thing, and then we're going to play Descripted. Okay, so first one to ring in points. If you guys get it wrong, it goes to the audience. We're playing kind of like Trivia Mayhem, kind of, but it's only Harry Potter, unless you want me to really screw with you guys, because I've got a whole bunch of cards here. Okay, here we go. Hands on your dingers. That didn't sound good. Where do the Snatchers take Harry, Ron, and Hermione? Uh-oh. Oh.
To the Malfoy residence.
I'll give you that. It's Malfoy Manor, it says. Oh, wait, no points for Teresa. No, I'm kidding. 10 points for Teresa. Okay, next one. Which house team, can you read that? Which house team does Harry play against in his first Quidditch match? Slytherin! Matthew crushing it. All right. Which spell does Hermione use to erase the memories of the Death Eaters that attack her, Harry, and Ron in a cafe in London?
Obliviate?
Yes. Oh. Teresa. You ready? What is the name of the trophy awarded to the winner of the Triwizard Tournament?
The Triwizard Cup.
Mike, up to your mouth.
Triwizard Cup.
Because if I don't hear it, you don't get the points. You're lucky you just got it in time. Yes, that's right. The Triwizard Cup. I play hardball, Matthew. Look out. All right, here we go. Name the 6 members of the Order of the Phoenix that come to the rescue of the Department of Mysteries. Uh-oh. Oh, Matthew, let's hear it. If you get it wrong, we take a finger.
Oh, Lupin, Sirius, Tonks.
Wait, I can't read that fast. Okay. Lupin, Sirius, Tonks. Uh-oh. Which finger? We're going to take one. Yep.
Those are the only 3 I know.
There's 6.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Mr. Weasley?
I'll read it again so you can think, because you're a child. Name the 6 members of the Order of the Phoenix that come to the rescue in the Department of mysteries. You have named Sirius Black, Tonks, and Remus Lupin. Name 3 more. And whatever you do, don't eye this card. No, I want him to sweat this one out.
Mr. Weasley.
No, incorrect. Audience, can you name the 6? Somebody raise your hand if you can name them. Quick. Do I get the points? Yes, I get the points.
Dumbledore and who else?
Mad-Eye Moody, Albus Dumbledore, and Kingsley Shacklebolt. I even read it wrong. Okay, I get the points. Now wait, so you're at 20, you're at 10, I'm at 10. I'm coming for you. You hear the footsteps, Teresa? In his first year at Hogwarts, what is the name of the centaur who saves Harry Potter from Voldemort in the Forbidden Forest?
Ferenzi.
Teresa got it, Ferenzi. All right. We'll continue with another card. Let's see what happens. Teresa's at 30, 10, 10, 0, 0. Look at how many of you there are, and you've got 0. Weak sauce. Okay, here we go. Who confiscates, are you cheating? Who confiscates the locket Horcrux from Mundungus Fletcher? Ooh.
Creature.
Incorrect. Audience, I see a hand going crazy. Yes, Dolores Umbridge is correct. She was just in Mrs. Peregrine's House of Gifted People. Yeah, it was really good. And she's in that. Yeah. Who is Neville Longbottom's date for the Yule Ball?
Ginny.
Who?
Ginny.
I thought that was some kind of slur, but yes, it's Ginny Weasley. You and your child, Marlo. Okay, very good. So wait, I forgot what points we're at. We're at 30, 20, 10, 0, 0. No, 10.
Yeah.
Are you going to say you're part of the audience now? Because then you can say, like, I got 10. Legolamens is the spell used to do what? Woo! Legilamenis. Legilimens. You're such a nerd. All right, let's hear it. What is it? Nice. Legilimens. Oh.
Transfiguration?
No. Somebody? I want to know what the audience says.
He's really close, I think.
Audience, what is it? Oh, I'm going to get the points because Chris said it wrong. Invade and potentially manipulate someone's mind. That is not see through their eyes. 20 points, 30 points, 20 points, 0, 10. See through, no. That's what he said. Invade and potentially manipulate someone's mind. Legilimens. What does Ron use to destroy the Horcrux locket? Yes.
The serpent's tooth.
Take a finger.
The basilisk tooth from the second book.
Incorrect. Take points from him. All right, what'd you get?
It's the Sword of Gryffindor.
It is the Sword of Gryffindor, but I don't know if I'm going to let you get the... Oh, yeah, you get the points. You can keep your finger. All right, here we go. Next one. Which member of the Order of the Phoenix...
Phoenix.
Bring me a butterbeer every 10 minutes till I pass out, then make one every 5 minutes. Which member of the Order of the Phoenix are at the Burrow when it is burnt down by Death Eaters? Ooh, this is a good question. I'll say it again. Which members of the Order of the Phoenix are at the Burrow when it is burnt down by Death Eaters?
Sirius and Lupin?
No. There's 3. Keep it to yourself over there. I didn't ask the audience yet. Nothing?
Hermione, Ron, and...
That is incorrect. Audience, who are the 3? Members of the Order of the Phoenix are at the burrow when it is burnt down by Death Eaters. Audience. Is this the audience's answer? Kirk has an answer that might add to it, but... How about we're gonna play a game. It's called
Sirius, and
We're
Dumbledore.
going to decide on an answer and give it to me. All right? I've heard 14 people from the Order of the Phoenix that are not even in the Order of the Phoenix. Let's go. 3 people. Go. Tonks. Lupin. I'll give it to you, even though you guys are all lame. It's the Weasleys, Tonks, and Lupin. So you were right when you said 2 Weasleys, but there was like Shackleford and I don't know, and Ron and Hermione were mentioned, and I don't know. Shackleports. Who let the troll into Hogwarts Castle during the Halloween feast?
What's his name?
Shackleports.
Shacklebird?
No. Give him 5 points, though. That's awesome.
It was Professor Quirrell.
It is Professor Quirrell. I forgot. Teresa won. All right. Shall we play one more card? You guys like this game? All right.
Yes.
Start thinking. We need, holy cow, we need 10 people? We're playing Descripted next. Descripted, here's how it, put your hands down. First of all, you have to be able to read. Uh-oh, now we only have 3 people left. Uh-oh, I'm out. It's not testing our memory of names. Okay, guys, I'm describing it. Take 10 points from that table. Take his 5 points I just gave him, because he's one of them. Kids. Okay, so, no, you can keep them. Yeah. All right, so here's how it works. No, let's play the game, and then I'll tell you how it works. No, I'll tell you how it works. So we've got scripts here. We need 10 people, or 5 people that'll play 2 characters. But they have to be able to read. 10 people would be awesome sauce. We have the first 12 pages of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. We're going to roll a die. You're going to get a character based on what you roll. You don't get to choose your character. So, like, we played it one time, and we did Andy Griffith's show, and Chris got Aunt B. So, he rocked it. We did Little Shop of Horrors, and he was the lady chorus, and he was the best part of the show. No offense, the rest of you were terrible. So, yeah, we're going to play that. So if you want to join us, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't matter. You just have to be able to read. That's all that matters. I know, Scott, you can be on. Scott's like, oh, yes. Can I get Hermione? So, guys, we're not playing yet.
How many butterbeers have they had?
I don't. Yeah. Could you cut them off of butterbeers, please? Last card. Why does Lord Voldemort kill Professor Snape?
To test out the wand he took.
I'm not going to give it that.
Dumbledore's wand gets passed down to Snape, but then he kills Snape, so it gets passed down to Voldemort.
He does have it. Unless you have a better way of saying it. Unless you say what it says on the card. Yes, but that's wrong. He's right. It's to try to become the master of the Elder Wand. So it's when he does that, it goes down. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got 10 points.
Oh, I'm at 35 points.
Yep. The Saratella child is a prodigy. All right. How many house points are Ron and Harry each awarded for tackling the troll? Who rang?
50.
Incorrect. Not your turn yet. Are you guys going to go?
10.
Wrong. Sure. Excellent. $20 points are awarded to the audience because of that. Well done.
Lucky.
Which spell does Harry use to break the ice on the frozen lake in order to retrieve the sword of Gryffindor? Come on, you know all the spells. Nerd.
I'm only on the 5th book.
Huh?
I'm only on the 5th book.
Spoiler, he breaks the ice.
Yeah, because I've seen it in the movie.
You haven't seen the movies yet? There's one where Voldemort looks like a creepy baby. It's awesome. Spoiler, it's awesome. It's awesome. That doesn't give anything away.
Okay,
it's like a creepy
Incendio.
baby.
Was
It's
it
awesome.
Incendio? Did he use
No.
flames?
All right, what is it, audience? What does he use to break the ice to get the sword of Gryffindor? His nose is not a spell.
The other circle.
No. 10 points to me. Defindo. Defindo. I got it. 10 points. Defindo. See? I did the motion. What item does Mad Eye Moody have in his office to help him keep track of his enemies?
Sneakoscope.
Nope.
His eye.
Nope. Audience. Nope. You let him answer for you guys? Ah, I get the points. What is it? No, it's called the faux glass. Faux show, it's the faux glass.
Oh, yeah.
I got 10 points. Martha, I hope you're keeping track. I have no idea who's got any points now. What is Mr. Finch's first name? Mr. Finch.
Mister.
Mr. Filch. I'm sorry. Mr. Filch.
Mister.
5 points for Mr., but that's not really it. What is it? What is it? 5 points for sheer stupidity. What is it? Audience, what's Filch's first name? No, Argus. All right, last question. And then I'll explain this because we're going to do this awesomeness. The Weasleys' fireworks take the form of what creature when they chase Professor Umbridge from the exam room?
A dragon?
Yes, Teresa, it's a dragon. But what type? I'm kidding. Yes, you got it. Well done. Oh, you're going to be
Hungarian horntail.
like horntail. Yes. All right, that's it. So I don't know who got the most points. But we know Teresa got the most points.
I'm at 40.
You're at 40. Teresa's at like 50. Deb's at 0. You guys are at like 20. I'm at like 20. Teresa wins this round.
I came second.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to do it again with 3 new people. And the winner of the first round is going to have to play the winner of this round. And, yeah, we'll go for all the marbles on that one. So, all right. Who wants to play Descripted? Raise your hands. Scott, before I take children, I want to see. Any adults want to join us for Descripted? Adults? Scott? That table over there? You're making a face. I know you guys would like to do it. Yeah! All right. I'll take you guys. I'll take Scott. I'll take. Hold on, kids. We're gonna work the kids out. Brian. Sarah. Chad. No. Scott, come on up. All right. We don't have 10 microphones, so here's your script. Right. I'll tell you. Settle down there, Scott Sammons. Martha, you read this. Do we have everybody? Don't worry about it. It's the first 10 pages. Yes. Yes. It says it's live. Okay. All right. I've got 2 die. Hold on, guys. I'm going to figure out how many do we have. We have 3, 4, 5. Kids, I'll call you up. I know you all want to do it, okay? You can't read. You can sit with your dad. Yes. I'm going to say it in English this time. You can put your arms down. I'll call you guys up for as we bring the new characters in. These will be our 5 to start us off, and as we add characters, I'll bring you guys in, all right? So you guys will get a chance to read. All of you guys, all right? So, we have... Martha, do you have paper? You don't. I'm not prepared. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. You're writing the names of characters down? Okay, so when I have a roll, you got, there's 10 characters, right? Well, no, okay, so how many are in the first act? Are you kidding me? Harry, James, Albus, Ginny. Okay.
Ginny.
So, 1 through 4. Really? So. Don't worry about those. We're going to start with these. All right. We're going to start with Act 1, Scene 1. We have 6 characters to choose from. Scott, roll a die. What'd you get? 2. You will be playing the part of Ginny. Roll it up, Brian. 6. You are playing the part of James. Roll it up. If it's a 6, roll again. What is it? 2. You're Albus. Roll it up. 3 is... Uh-oh, I can't read my writing. Who did I say you are? You're Ginny? Who's Albus? You're Albus? What'd you get, a 3? You're okay. Roll again. 6. Roll again. 5. You're Albus. Do we already have Albus? Dang it. Get a 1 or a 4. 1. You're Lily. Roll. No, I'm kidding. You're Harry. No offense. All right. So, I will read the introduction part. I'll read the narrator, and then we start. So everybody knows what part they are, correct? Grab a microphone. You got to talk into the microphone like this. I'll hand it off as soon as I'm done. So I'll hand to you when I'm done. Okay? So here we go. You stand right there. It doesn't matter about the camera. Doesn't matter. So, Act 1, Scene 1. Ready? This is Harry Potter and the Dangerous Child. What is it?
Cursed.
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Act 1, Scene 1. King's Cross. Yes. Oh, you're in the way of his camera. Here, come stand by me. You'll be sorry. Here, stand by Scott. Scott was making funny noises, so I thought I'd get over here. I don't care. Yeah, if you want to do a character, if you want to have an accent, go ahead. Don't do a stutter. Edward did a stutter here one night. It was the worst thing ever. Ever. No offense to anybody but Edward. Okay, so here we go. A busy and crowded station. Oh, it's called King's Cross. A busy and crowded station full of people trying to go somewhere. Amongst the hustle and bustle, 2 large cages rattle on top of 2 laden trolleys. They're being pushed by 2 boys, James Potter and Albus Potter. Their mother, Ginny, follows after. A 37-year-old man, Harry, has his daughter, Lily, on his shoulders. Who's getting chills? All right.
Dad, he keeps saying it.
James, give it a rest.
I only said he might be a Slytherin, and he might so. Fine.
You'll write to me, won't you?
Every day if you want us to.
No, not every day. James says most people only get letters from home about once a month. I don't want to.
He wrote to your brother 3 times a week last year.
What? James?
Yes, you may not want to believe everything he tells you about Hogwarts. He likes a laugh, your brother.
Can we go now, please?
Oh,
Albus looks at his dad and then his mum.
all you have
Thank
to do
you.
is walk straight at the wall between
I
platforms
wanted a little
9 and 10.
congratulations there, Scott. Please, you're stepping over my lines. Here. Say it again.
All you have to do is walk straight at the wall between platforms 9 and 10.
I'm so excited.
Don't stop and don't be scared. You'll crash into it. That's very important. Best to do it at a run if you're nervous.
I'm ready.
Harry and Lily put their hands on Albus's trolley. Ginny joins James's trolley. Together, the family run hard into the barrier. End of Act 1. Act 1, or end of Scene 1. Scene 1, Act 2. And if we have to add characters, which we do, yes, come on up here, Emmy. You are going to be Ron. Don't worry, we'll get all you guys up here. So be ready. Be ready. Platform 9 3/4, which is covered in thick white steam pouring from the Hogwarts Express, and which is also busy. But instead of people in sharp suits going about their day, it's now wizards and witches in robes, mostly trying to work out how to say goodbye to their beloved progeny.
This is it.
Wow!
Platform 9 3/4.
Where are they? Are they here? Maybe they didn't come.
Harry points out Ron, Hermione, and their daughter Rose. Lily runs hard up to them.
Uncle Ron! Uncle Ron!
Ron turns toward them as Lily goes barreling up to him. He picks her up into his arms.
If it isn't my favorite Potter. Have you got my trick? Are you aware that Weasley's Wizarding Wheezes certifies no stealing breath? Right?
Right.
Oh, wait! Rose! Come here. You're Rose.
Hello, Rose. Mom, Dad's doing that lame thing again.
We need a Hermione. You're Hermione. Get up here.
Here, Rose. Rose.
You got Rose? Okay.
Right here. I'll let you know when you got to read.
You say lame, he says glorious. I say somewhere in the between.
Oh, wait, where do we go?
Who's Ron?
Hang
Ron.
on. Hang on, let me get this. Wait, let me just munch this air. And now it's just a simple matter of excuse me if I smell slightly of garlic. That's all.
He breathes on her face. Lily giggles. Who's Lily? Thank you, Lily.
You smell of porridge. Bing, bang, boing. Young lady, get ready to not be able to smell at all.
He lifts her nose off.
Where's my nose?
Ta-da!
His hand is empty. It's a lame trick. Everyone enjoys its lameness.
You are silly.
Everyone's staring at us again.
Because of me, I'm extremely famous. My nose experiments are legendary. They are certainly something.
Wait, Molly. Boom, you're Harry. Wait, do we have a Harry? You're Harry.
Yeah.
You're Harry, but you're not Harry. So sit down. Go ahead, Harry.
Parked all right then?
I did. Hermione didn't believe I could pass a Muggle driving test, did you? She thought I'd have to confound the examiner. I thought nothing of the kind. I have complete faith in you.
Rose.
And I have a couple complete faith he did confund the examiner. Oi!
Dad!
Albus pulls on Harry's robes. Harry looks down.
Do you think, what if I'm put in Slytherin?
And what would be wrong with that?
Slytherin is the house of the snake, of
Where-
dark magic. It's not a
Where
house
are we?
of brave wizards.
Out of this service.
Wow.
You are named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. One of them was Slytherin, and he was probably the bravest man I ever knew.
But just say,
Oh, if it matters to you, you, the Sorting Hat, will take your feelings into account.
really?
It did for me.
This is something he's never said before. It resonates around his head a moment.
Hogwarts will be making of you. Albus, I promise you, there is nothing to be frightened of there.
Apart from the thresholds, watch out for the thresholds.
Nice.
I thought they were invisible.
Listen to your professors and don't listen to James. And remember to enjoy yourself. Now, if you don't want this train to leave without you, you should leap on.
I'm going to chase the train out.
Lily, come straight back.
Rose, remember to send our love to Neville.
That's good enough. Send Neville our love. Good enough.
Mom,
Do we have a Rose?
yes?
Do it, Rose.
Mom, I can't give up Professor Love.
Rose exit from the train, and then Albus turns and hugs Ginny and Harry one last time before following after her.
Okay then, bye.
He climbs on board. Hermione, Ginny, Ron, and Harry stand watching the train. Whistles blow up and down the platform.
They're going to be okay, right?
Hogwarts is a big place. Big, wonderful, full of food. I'd give anything to be going back.
Strange, Al being worried if he'll be sorted into Slytherin.
That's nothing. Rose is worried whether she'll break the Quidditch scoring record in her first or second year, and how early she can take her owls.
I have no idea where she gets her ambition from.
And how would you feel, Harry, if he is?
You know, Gin, we always thought there was a chance you would be sorted into Slytherin.
What?
Honestly, friend George ran a book.
Can we go? People are looking, you know.
People always look when you three are together and apart. People always look at you.
The 4 exit. Oh, did I step on your line, Scott?
No.
Sorry, Ginny. The 4 exit. Ginny stops Harry.
Harry, he'll be all right, won't he?
Of course he will.
Well done, everybody. All right, we got more. Act 1, Scene 3. She will be Scorpius. Bam. Oh, wait, the Trolley Witch? We need the Trolley Witch and we need Scorpius. Trolley Witch, and then Scorpius is going to be... Jacob, you want to be Scorpius? Scorps, yes. Yes, all right. Act 1, Scene 3, the Hogwarts... And say it nice and loud in the microphones, guys. We want to be able to hear everything. Act 1, Scene 3, the Hogwarts Express. We're all getting on now. Exciting. Albus and Rose walk along the carriage of the train. The Trolley Witch approaches, pushing her trolley.
Anything from the trolley, dears? Pumpkin pasty, chocolate frog, cauldron cake.
Spotting Albus's loving look at the chocolate frogs.
Al, we need to concentrate.
Concentrate on what?
On who we choose to be friends with. My mom and dad met your dad on their first Hogwarts Express, you know.
So we need to choose now who to be friends with for life? That's quite scary.
On the contrary, it's exciting. I'm a Granger Weasley. You're a Potter. Everyone will want to be friends with us. We've got the pick of anyone we want.
So, how do we decide which compartment to go in?
We rate them all, and then we make a decision.
Albus opens a door to look in on a lonely blonde kid, Scorpius. Scorpius. In an otherwise empty compartment, Albus smiles. Scorpius smiles back. Jacob. But wait, Albus goes first.
Hi, is this compartment...
It's free. It's just me.
Great, so we might just come in for a bit, if that's okay.
That's okay. Hi.
Albus. My name is Albus.
Hi. Scorpius. I'm Scorpius. You're Albus. I'm Scorpius. And you must be...
Rose's face is growing colder by the minute.
Rose.
Hi, Rose. Would you like some of my fizzing Whizbees?
I've just had breakfast. Thanks.
I've also got sock peppermints and some jelly slugs. Mom's idea. She says...
And sing it out. Sing it out.
Sweet they always bake. Help you make friends.
He realizes that singing was a mistake.
Stupid idea, probably.
I'll have some. Mom doesn't let me have sweets. Which one would you start with?
Rose hits Albus out of sight of Scorpius.
Easy. I regarded the peppermint as king of the confectionery bag. They're peppermint sweet that make you smoke out the ears.
Brilliant. That's what I'll...
Rose hits him again.
Rose, will you please stop hitting me?
I'm not hitting you.
You are hitting me and it hurts.
Scorpius's face falls.
She's hitting you because of me.
What?
Listen, I know who you are, so it's probably only fair you know who I am.
What do you mean you know who I am?
You're Albus Potter. She's Granger Weasley, and I am Scorpius Malfoy. My parents are Astoria and Draco Malfoy. Our parents, they didn't get on.
That's putting it mildly. Your mom and dad are Death Eaters.
Dad was, but Mom wasn't.
Rose looks away, and Scorpius knows why she does.
I know what rumor is, and it's a lie.
Albus looks away, looks from an uncomfortable Rose to a desperate Scorpius.
What is the rumor?
The rumor is that my parents couldn't have children. That my father and my grandfather were so desperate for a powerful heir to prevent the end of the Malfoy line that they used a time turner to send my mother back.
To send her back where?
The rumor is that he's Voldemort's son, Albus.
A horrible, uncomfortable silence.
It's probably rubbish. I mean, look, you've got a nose.
The tension is slightly broken. Scorpius laughs. Let's hear it, Scorpius. Give it a laugh. Okay. Pathetically grateful. Go on, Scorpius.
Oh.
And it's just like your
And
my
it's
father's.
just like my father's. I got his nose, his hair, and his name. Not that's a great thing either. I mean, father's son is Zeus. I haven't. But on the whole, I'll rather be a Malfoy. Then you know the son of the Dark Lord.
Did you get there? All right. Scorpius and Albus look at each other, and something passes between them.
Yes, well, we probably should sit somewhere else. Come on, Albus.
Albus is thinking deeply.
No,
Off Rose's luck.
I'm okay. You go on.
Albus, I won't wait.
And I wouldn't expect you to, but I'm staying here.
Rose looks at him a second and then leaves the compartment.
Fine.
Scorpius and Albus are left, looking at each other, unsure.
Thank you.
No, I didn't stay for you. I stayed for your sweets.
These grind fears.
Yes, sorry.
No, I like it. You prefer Albus or Al?
Scorpius grins and pops 2 sweets into his mouth.
Albus.
As smoke comes out of his ears.
Thank you for staying for my sweets, Albus.
Wow.
She improvised the laugh. It was awesome. That's it. We did Act 1 through Scene 1 through 3. Great job, everybody.
Take a bow,
Now,
Rose.
has anybody read this? Has anybody read the book? That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? So great job, everybody. We might try this again and recast in a little bit. We should move on to something else, but great job. Excellent, excellent. Well done. So, yeah, the book, if you haven't gotten the book yet, we will put a link on the show notes. So this is something you guys don't know about what we do here. When we do live podcasting and that, we're going to start doing them where they're events. So like December 10th, we're doing Star Wars night. And when we do events, we put them up as podcasts. We also put them on as YouTube shows, different things like that. In the show notes will be links to like Amazon so you can buy the book. If you do that, it's a way of supporting us because we get a little kickback if you do that. And it doesn't cost you any more. So the show notes should be up in a couple of days. Click on it. Support us. One more thing about supporting us. We do have a box for donations up here. That goes to Southgate Media Group. That helps pay for the equipment, which if any of you have been here before, you've seen we have been making improvements to the equipment like crazy. So let's see. Tiny bit more business. And then we got to figure out what the next show is. Tiny bit more business. Number 1. This is not official yet, so put this in your back pocket. You guys are going to care about this. December 4th, which is a Sunday, we are trying to work this out right now. Edge Theater, which is the theater that Molly is in and I'm a director at, they're a theater downtown. They do really cool stuff. At Christmas, last year, they did a Doctor Who play called Timey-Wimey Christmas. This year, they're doing another Doctor Who play called Gift of the Magi. Here's why I'm telling you this. December 4th, we're trying to work it out to have both casts here at the Blue Box to do them live as radio plays. If we work that out, we're also working out to have an actual working K9 here. And we're trying to work out to have a musician here who specializes in Doctor Who music. So, if you like Doctor Who, which I'd imagine you're here, you're not hating Doctor Who, December 4th could be a key. Now, to find out for sure, there's a couple of things you want to do, because this is not locked down yet. A couple of things you want to do. Number 1, you can go to our website. We'll put it up on there, southgatemediagroup.com. Number 2, you can follow us on Twitter, @SMGPods. We'll tweet it out. We'll tweet it out from This Week in Geek also. Chris will tweet it out from Blue Box. So follow all these different things on Twitter. Follow them on Facebook. We will put the events up. Follow Edge Theater too, because it'll be on there if it all works out. If it doesn't, December 10th, we'll be back for Star Wars night. We have stuff planned for that. I'm not telling you yet, especially Alil. I'm not telling him. And then December 30th, we are having Geekin' New Year's Eve. We're going to do podcasting and geeking out for a few hours on the 30th of December. All right, all that business is out of the way. Give us about 2 minutes to reset. We got to figure out what we're going to do next. We'll be back.